When you first get a song, what's the first thing you think about? Are you thinking about like, man, let me go straight to the harmonies, or what are the chords? Like, are you even thinking about the chords, or do you think what's the first thing that goes through your mind as a harmony director?
Well, if I think back to like when I first started, the first main thing was to get the structure from the leads, like how they want it, and then to know their key, and then to find the song in that key. But now it's more so get the structure, know the key, listen to the original and see how the parts are. So see where they split, where they don't split. Is it something that I could change? Is it something that I should just keep? And then from there, if I have to change the keys, I think, okay, if it was in this key for the melody, who has that melody now in a different key?
I think this is going to be a great conversation. So I think we should jump straight into should we jump into the logic session?
Yes.
All right, so guys, we're going to jump into the logic session. Let's head over there right now. All right, so we're in our Logic session now. We use the Logic Pro X to record our parts. And with this, it allows us to be able to not only record our parts, but what we like to do is stack our parts. So the reason we stack our parts is in recordings, the recordings sound a lot more fuller and they sound more choir-ish, if I can make up a word, when we're using 2 to 3 parts, because every part is not exactly perfect. So you sound more like a lot of people, and that's the goal most of the time. There's usually 2 to 3 up on a part. So we want it to sound full when we're recording these parts, so that it's an example of what we want it to sound like when we are actually singing. So we usually do 3 on a part. And sometimes we might even do more, depending on how many people we have or how what we have going on. But here we have a full session here. The 2 vocals at the top are our vocals, so ignore those. We're going to put those at the bottom. Hide those down there so you guys are not really paying attention to them. All right, so we're only worried about the blue vocals, everything in blue. And notice that we have it separated, alto, soprano, and tenor as well, to be able to hear all the parts individually. Yeah, you want to take it from here?
Yeah, so more so I guess the process of beginning it would be the sense of course, getting that track. So getting the track for our song and then uploading it onto Logic. So now there are different ways to be able to record. I've grown to different ways now. The first one was I used to do voice memos on a phone, and it would be so bad because it picked up every little thing. And then I'd be like, oh no, there's a truck coming by as I record. And then soon after, I graduated from that to using an app called Spire, which we'll be talking about in a different course on how to use a basic level recording system. And you don't have to get all the fancy gears if you're just getting started. And then soon after Spire, you actually introduced me to GarageBand, which I didn't think I could record on there. And then soon after Logic.
Yeah, and the great thing about GarageBand is very similar to Logic in nature. It literally almost looks exactly the same, but the capabilities of editing is just a little bit more advanced. I won't want to say advanced because they kind of do the same thing, but there are some a little bit more intricate things that you could do in Logic that I feel like that you can't get done inside of GarageBand. Now, GarageBand is great. If you got GarageBand, it's free, so you don't have to, buy it. If you have an iPad or iPhone, you automatically get there. And technology is so advanced to this point now, you can get dongles that plug in mics into your phone, and you can record into your phone and interfaces in your phone or your iPad and stuff like that. So, it's a really easy process. And like she said, we'll be doing a course on that pretty soon. So, so we have our parts here. So what can you walk us through what we have in front of us?
So we have 3 on a part as well as our backing track. And as I start to record these, I think the first thing my process is, okay, let me find who has the melody or unison parts, because those are the most easiest ones to get out of the way first to record. because it is time consuming. Don't get me wrong. When I first started, I think it took me like 3 hours to do harmonies because I was just learning about this program. But I would find who is the melody first, which parts are we doing in unison, and then from there, I'd start to stack or build my parts around there. So let's say in the beginning, we start at the chorus, and we actually have lyrics here to show us that. Of course, at the beginning, you can see that there's a chunk of space. That is our soloist. So notice that I have these little parts over here of verse 1 solo and even pre-chorus solo with a little person speaking, because I like to use visuals. They help a lot. Even highlighting too helps a lot. But once we come into unison, we have hand signals to be able to show us when we sing unison, when we split. So our unison is just 2 fingers up, kind of like the little ET kind of sign or the Star Trek sign, whatever it is, but just 2 fingers up to show that. And when we sing unison, it is the main melody. So it is the notes that go up or down or stay the same, but everyone is doing the same notes that go up or down or stay the same.
So to clarify, unison is everyone singing the exact same thing. Nobody's singing no harmony, no, everybody's singing the same thing.
Yes.
What if I'm a tenor and I got a real deep voice and I can't sing as high as the sopranos sing? Hey, it's TJ Fisher here, and if you're enjoying this content and you want a deeper dive with me, join our school platform. That's where you'll get courses, mentorship, and exclusive content that'll help to take your skills to the next level. So just hit the link below, and I'll see you inside our DFS mentorship platform.